Yes everyone, how's it going? So what happened this morning is literally a prime example as to why I started filming everything and why I started holding people to accountability. The precursor to this was Monday morning, 9 AM, I have osteoarthritis, I'm in pain, needed some pain medication, that's all there is to it. I went to the shop to buy some pain meds. She literally, before the video you're about to watch, the only thing that happened is I turned up and said, please can I have this? And then she said, I need to see some ID, and I said, ID for what? Like literally for what? And then I just went, hang on a minute, I'm gonna record this. And she allowed me to record it. And she answered the questions, but yeah, so there's the first video, which was when I was actually at the store getting ID'd for something that I really like. Come on. Really, what fucking 18-year-old looks as old as me? I don't look that old, but I'm clearly old enough to buy fucking codeine, right? So the first video is me turning up to the store. Literally, I only had 10 minutes to get to work at that time, so this stupid fucking incident made me late to work. Left me in pain for longer than I needed to be. If you carefully listen to what she says and how she says it and everything I say, by the end of it, I literally state to her, I've got prescriptions for stuff that's way stronger than this. I've disproved my age, as I shouldn't have done legally. It's not my fault she didn't check the expiry. By that point, she had no doubt of my age whatsoever. Yeah, I told her why I needed it, what it was for, and she still refused to serve me it because she didn't like being held accountable and she's not going to like being exposed. Watch. Refusing to serve me on Eurofund Plus on what grounds?
Purely because I would like to see your ID.
Right.
I am from Discrimination, so it is my right to ID.
And that's on an age basis?
It is, my darling. You do need to be 16.
I'm 35, 89. That's good.
Thank you very much. That's great, isn't it?
How old does it say I am?
It says, sweetheart, we were born in 1989.
Which makes me how old?
Off the top of my head, I'll give
36.
36, that's fine. Thank you very much, sweetheart. We're just having a box of the Morrisons Plus.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What I don't think you've realised is you've just used expired ID to authenticate my age.
I just used expired ID.
Yep.
I didn't check the expiry date on the ID.
But you did check the age, and you've
I did
confirmed
check
my
the
age.
I did indeed.
Okay.
You are right for me. Yes.
Yep.
Which is perfectly valid. The
No, it's
ID
not.
would still
No, it's
show
not.
your. The ID would still show your age.
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah, that's fine, but you've used expired ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To verify an age, and you've just scanned that like you're going to serve me it.
Okay, but I was able to see the age from the ID, and
Yeah.
it was a perfectly valid form of ID.
Okay, so you think it's acceptable to ID someone who clearly looks over 20 for an 18 product, or clearly looks over 25 for an 18 product? Yeah, okay, well the rule is actually 25, it's challenge 25. I definitely look older than 25, and adding to that, I would argue that you don't like my cap, you don't like this, you don't like that, and you've just basically picked the wrong person to annoy and try and make a situational for absolutely zero reason. Right? It's complete discrimination over nothing. I come in here every 4 days to buy this because I'm currently in protest with the NHS.
Okay.
Right?
So is it what's coming here every 4 days to buy?
To buy these.
Okay, so over the counter we aren't allowed to sell this for any longer.
I can buy it as much as I want, and you've sold me it continuously running, so it doesn't matter if you serve me this today, I'll just go somewhere else. But the point is, right, I'm in protest with the NHS. This is my only form of medication that I've got access to at the moment. I can show you live prescriptions regarding dihydrocodeine.
It's Calvin.
I can show you live prescriptions regarding dihydrocodeine. I can show you correspondence that I'm in protest with the NHS and I'm refusing to take my NHS meds based on certain practices. Okay? Yeah, no, it's not absolutely fine, because what you've done this morning is a joke. Now, are you going to serve me that or not?
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Yeah, I thought so. Thought so. Cheers for that. Bye. So let's recap exactly what happened here. I walked into that pharmacy at 36 years old. Beard, adult, clearly over 25. The woman behind the counter decided without reason that she didn't like the look of me, and that's what this is really about. Not policy, not safety, just bias. You challenged me on an 18 plus product, saying that I didn't look 20 years old. That's not how Challenge 25 works, and I clearly look over 25. I've been buying exactly the same medication from the same store every 4 days for months. No one else has raised a problem up until this point. Since I drove 40 minutes to get my ID, when I returned, I deliberately handed her an expired passport because I wanted to see if she'd even do her job properly. She didn't. She picked it up, she scanned the product, she started to process the sale. No questions, no expiry check, nothing. When I pointed out the ID was expired, she panicked and went to grab it. She admitted, she said on camera, I didn't check the dates. That's not just a slip up, it's professional misconduct. Then, after confirming I was born in 1989, reading my passport twice, even saying out loud, she still refused to sell me the meds. Not because I wasn't old enough, and not because of any legal reason. The excuse she made up about the 4-day sales is not a legal requirement at all. I've done the fact reading on it. Because she'd already fucked up, she was scrambling to get back in control. At one point, her colleague even tried to get security involved. Why? Because I was calm, filming, and I was calling out their bullshit. I walked out before anyone arrived because I wasn't the problem, she was. I told her I'm in an ongoing protest with the NHS. I explained this is the only accessible medication that I have while that plays out. I even said I can prove valid prescriptions for stronger meds like dihydrocodeine. None of it matters. She chose to be obstructive for no reason. So let's be clear, she misused the Challenge 25, accepted expired ID without checking and admitted it on camera, then denied me legal medication after confirming my age. That's not policy, it's not caution, it's discrimination, negligence and blatant abuse of her role. As always, this video will be used to serve as evidence for complaint as required. You failed the test miserably, and this wasn't even a test, I just wanted to get some pain medication and you failed the DSL test anyway. Kudos!